Hello again. Well, I caught a little bit of the news this morning and heard what Donald Trump had said New Year's Eve. We saw a little clip that showed the Russian diplomats being expelled from our country. Obama has accused them of negatively impacting the presidential election. Donald made some interesting comments. He said that we're going to learn more either Tuesday or Wednesday. And he says, I know something about hacking. And he went on to say, I know how difficult it is to prove. Now, what do we know? Well, we know that the CIA and a number of other agencies, I think we were given a total of 17, which would include DHS. Well, DHS is controlled by that other Mojon, Jay Johnson. CIA is controlled by John Brennan, who, according to what's been reported countless times, is a convert to Islam. Well, isn't the CIA and these other agencies the same agencies that told us that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction? And didn't that give George H. Bush the catalyst that he needed to attack and destroy much of Iraq and ultimately end up executing Saddam Hussein? It's that same agency. And if I'm not mistaken, the CIA is the same agency that told us about the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which dragged America into the Vietnam War, which resulted in the deaths of over 50-some-odd thousand Americans. Do you not think we have somewhat of a problem with the CIA and DHS and who knows how many other agencies? And again, what I find really ironic is Obama goes ahead and expels 34 Russian diplomats without any definitive proof. Yet we have all kinds of proof of Obama's actions to try to destabilize the elections, the parliamentary elections in Israel. We have all kinds of proof that Obama himself went to England to try to prevent England from leaving the Union, the European Union. We have all kinds of proof that Obama lied to the American people in the Rose Garden with Hillary crotchwat Clinton when they told us about Benghazi. We have all kinds of proof that Susan Rice lied when she used Ben Rhodes' talking points about Benghazi on 5 national outlets. We have all kinds of proof that Barack Hussein Obama himself went to the United Nations and lied to the world about Benghazi using the same talking points that Ben Rhodes assembled. How is it that nothing has happened to any one of those for what they did, yet you've got this crack-smoking Sunni Islamic extremist, fudge-packing, homosexual bastard Arab playing dictator? How stupid is he going to look when Donald brings them all back? Vladimir Putin didn't take Obama's bait. And the media, including Fox News, needs to stop talking about it until Donald tells us what he knows, which we'll hear about either Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week. What Donald said they were wrong about the weapons of mass destruction. And they weren't wrong. That was just George Bush's catalyst to drag the American people into an endless war, which we're still fighting 16 years later. Are you sort of getting a clue? The CIA was also in Dallas when JFK was whacked. And he was whacked by our government. JFK was going to get rid of the Federal Reserve. Our government got rid of JFK. We'll see how this thing unfolds. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm not always right, but I'm also not always wrong. And Donald is going to bring back those 35 diplomats. And Obama, hopefully, he'll have a whole lot of issues that he's going to have to deal with. Like proving that he was ever eligible to hold office. Donald Trump, with the stroke of a pen, can unravel, and the American people can learn the truth when Obama's very first executive order is dealt with. We'll have two openings on the Supreme Court. Elena Kagan, who was the attorney that buried his past. Sonia Sotomayor was appointed by that flop-eared, crack-smoking Sunni Islamic extremist fudge-packing homosexual bastard Arab. She'll be history. Nancy Pelosi will have to explain how she was able to vet someone that had no past, as will Harry Reid. Eric H. Holder Jr., he'll have a whole kettle of fish to deal with as well. He was a partner in the law firm that buried Obama's past. The DNC will have to explain why they gave Obama millions of dollars, which I believe is where he got his millions of dollars, to give to Elena Kagan so she could give it to the law firm that Eric H. Holder was a partner in, so they could bury his past. Have we ever had a situation where a president's past was buried? Not only do we have a president's past that was buried, we also have a senator, Senator Johnny McCain, the canary, the songbird of the Hanoi Hilton. I've got, 155 videos on McCain alone. Next to Obama, I detest him almost as much as I detest Obama. Thanks for listening. I look forward to what Donald has to say on Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week.